What's up, gang? Richie with Six String Fun. Hey, again, just trying to take advantage of being in the car to talk about some things that typically I probably wouldn't talk about when I'm sitting in the studio because I'm more, focused on actually, playing with the guitar in my hand. The use of backing tracks. And when I say backing tracks, I'm referring to some type of track or tracks that you can practice along to when you're playing guitar. So it could be just a bass track, it could be something with drums and bass and rhythm guitar. A lot of different things constitute a backing track. But by rehearsing with a backing track or practicing with a backing track, you're working on your timing. But in addition to that, everything you're doing actually begins to sound more musical. Even if you took a standard minor pentatonic scale and you had the right backing track, if you played that scale up and down, doom, 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 even with a backing track, that sounds musical. So I would advise, if you haven't done so, start doing that. And YouTube is your best friend when it comes to backing tracks, to be honest. It's not so much the video. Don't worry about that. You could watch a video, but there's usually, when a backing track is on YouTube, all it is just kind of like a still frame that lasts the whole length of the video. Some folks out there actually will put neck diagrams so you can take a look at the scales to play, which is pretty cool. But just play it, listen to it. As an example, probably the most used scale is the E minor, or I should say a minor pentatonic, which is what I tend to teach, and I do that just as a starting point. Not the end all to be all, but that's just kind of where I always end up going, and then we could always branch out from there. But if I'm working on the A minor pentatonic scale, go to YouTube and type in A minor pentatonic backing track, and you get a ton of returns. It could be rock, it could be A minor blues pentatonic, which you're adding that blues note, which would still work in a way. A minor ballad, A minor pop, A minor country pentatonic, all that. Give that a shot and just kind of play along to that, and it'll sound way different because you're hearing some music now, and you're automatically, at least your brain will start telling you where you need to land with some of these notes, and it just sounds a bit more musical, honestly. But it's just something different than just kind of sitting down and going, 1, 2, 3, 4, going through all those notes one after the other. It'll give you a chance, and your ear will start picking up on what sounds good, what sounds okay, what sounds like I shouldn't really play this at all, at least use that as a place to land. So backing tracks, I think, and again, when I started playing, it's been a while, let's leave it at that. Backing tracks, as far as I remember, weren't even a thing. You had the metronome, and that was boring. But now you've got a lot of folks out there that just, what they do is they create backing tracks. So again, hey, you're in C major backing track, and it'll give you different options. C major pentatonic, C minor pentatonic, A Dorian, all these different scales. You will find backing tracks for all of them. Just put in the proper terms. The key you're in, A or B, whatever it's going to be. Major, minor, the type of scale that you're looking to play. Hey, so if you're playing a Mixolydian scale, put all that in there, and you'll get all kinds of returns. So give it a shot. It's just something different you can do to kind of get out of that boring rut of the same thing over and over again. It'll be a breath of fresh air, I think. All right, give it a shot.